Hello, queens and kings. Jacqueline Haley here, Hand of the Queen. I am now releasing my video of the swap that I have sent to Rose Morgan, Shabby Chic Rosebud, who has already received her swap from me. And I'm now going to show you in my video what I had sent. I welcome you to go to her channel if you haven't already seen her opening my swap to her, that I welcome you to go to her channel and also review it there. So let's get started. The first thing that I crafted for Rose, I had crafted some time ago, but I wanted to send it to her, and I was just holding on to it for the right person. And since she is Shabby Chic Rosebud, I thought this was most appropriate, and I pulled it from some of my past projects that I have been holding on to. It features a large rose, and there is tassel dangle trim. There is a rose-colored gimp, and there are crystal rhinestones here, and it is made from a placemat. All right, inside there is a decoupage glittered napkin, the napkin that I glittered, and there is loopy trim on each side. Again, you see the rose-colored gimp and the tassel trim. And inside, I have placed a vintage handkerchief, and it is tied with seam binding. And here are some laces. I will go back and redo this prior to sending, of course. But then I have gifted her this pink rose trim. And there is this rose trim on a netting. And then I have another embroidered nylon. It's a netting also. So I have that for Rose. Then I have this sort of a coral peachy rose color with the embroidered roses at the bottom, scalloped edge. So I have that. And then this one, it's an ecru with very light ivory colored floral patterns, scalloped edge. And then there is this dangle trim, sort of an ivory color. All right. And then I have this, it's like a, I don't know, it's a deep rose color on a netting. And then I have, lastly, this embellishment in an ivory. So that will be inside of the clutch with the vintage handkerchief. Pardon me. Oh, I'm getting a little tongue-tied already. All right, we have that. The next thing that I have gifted Rose is another, it's like a pouch that I have crafted from a napkin. It is pink, a dusty pink color. And then there is a vintage handkerchief here with a vintage doily and a rose that's on the flap. And inside, I have gifted her, well, let me get to it, gifted her some napkins. We have these two, and they're large. This has a pink rose. I don't know, these are, looks like carnations. I don't know if that's a rose or not. Similar, but I don't think so. Might be a chrysanthemum, I'm not sure. But anyway, I thought they were appropriate. And then this vintage looking pattern, like a wallpaper. And then I gifted her a Christmas napkin. So I have those, and then I gifted her two Waverly. They're heavy cotton napkins. They're by Waverly, and they are a rose print. And I had acquired those from Dawn Marie of Uniquely Yours by Dawn Marie. So I have two of those inside the pouch. Here is the other one. Well, I've got them folded, so I won't. Let me see. Let me take it out. Here is the other one. And I thought those were also appropriate for Shabby Chic Rosebud. And let me lay these aside. The next item I have is a wall hanging. And the picture was gifted to me by, come on, what is it? Oh, dear, dear, dear. I just entered her snippet roll, Ivy Ling. I had purchased some lace from her, and she had included this lovely photo of this vintage woman. Am I in my phone straight? I don't know. Okay, so this is a wall hanging that I have crafted for her. And I won't go into a lot of the details because there are a lot. I'll just let you look at it. And then we go to the side, the back side. So this is the vintage wall hanging. It does have a block at the bottom that says wish. There's a queen key. All right, I have that. Then I have from a Dollar Tree mirror. Whoops. Going off the rim here, off the rails. Here is a Dollar Tree mirror that I have crafted for Rose. And it is heavily altered, as you can see. I will bring it up close and turn it to the side. I won't go into any specific details. The picture has been decoupaged. It's paper. And let me see how I'm going to turn the back side over, because I definitely do not want you to see my face. Oh my goodness. That would be a nightmare. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Let's see. Okay, this is part of the inside. That's all I'm going to show. She can show it on her VR. You can see it on her VR. All right. And then I gifted her some Angel vintage wallpaper. And this was acquired from Dawn Marie, Uniquely Yours of Dawn Marie, in a purchase sale. So she'll be getting a roll of that. And the other item, let me see, it's sort of something that I'm going to call a snippet. Well, I still got netting on it. It's something that I'm going to call a snippet book. Snippet needle book, I guess, but not really a true needle book. It's more of a snippet. Okay. It was tied with some tulle, and there is a large wedding embellishment here. It is made from a quilt. Well, it's quilted. Has a lot of lace on it. Strand of bead and lace. If I can get into it without everything falling out. It's quite chunky. All right, inside I have some tags. Let me see if I can bring it up a little closer. Vintage ribbon. It's heavily embellished. You guys, a playing card. I'm not going to go into all the details because I'll be here too long. And this side is pink fleece with a doily. And then we go on to this side. Hope you're seeing this. I'm just going to flip and let you look at the pages, because if I start describing it, Jesus take the wheel, we'll be here forever. And this page, a vintage napkin was used on this page. And we have this page, we have this page. I used a tutorial from Karen Billinger for the butterfly, the beaded butterfly. All right, and then we have this page. We have this page. We have this page. And lastly, a little needle case, more tags. That's about it. Just more tags. So that will be going to Rose as well. All right, on to the last item for Rose. I have crafted a bag. It has the peacock lace or trim. I handcrafted a doily flower with a brooch. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because we've got a lot more to do. And then this is the bottom with the dangles. And I have applied gold crystals scattered throughout. The paisley brocade-like fabric was gifted to me by the lovely Shirley Wilson. The back is like this. It is a drawstring bag. I have the grosgrain ribbon drawstring. It's kind of large, so I hope you're seeing that. And on the ends of the grosgrain ribbon, I have the pieces of doily snippets with the crystal centers. All right, let's open it and we will see what's inside. Oh dear. Boy, did I have fun with this one. And it is chunky. All right, here we go. I had to use 2 ties to close it. All right, I used a vintage belt here with the round buckle. And then I used another strip of some fabric I had acquired from, I believe it was Donna Dream Times 3. And I used that. So this is a, what I'm going to call a junk journal. Very chunky. And let me go ahead and slip the belt off. The pictures were taken from some 1900 images that, oh, this was the back. Slipped it off before I showed you the back. The pictures are from a 1900 series that I had purchased from Sierra, if you all know Sierra. And I used a lot of those pictures. They were original pictures, and I photocopied them. Now this image is the picture on the front of the journal. Is not from it's not from Sierra. I believe I got that from oh, what is the name? I can't think. I'm sorry. All right, but this is the front. Maybe I need to move up a little bit. This is the front. This is the binding. It is a tie-in journal, and this is sari silk. There's a lot of embellishment going on. The back is this Anna Griffith flocked velvet scrapbooking paper. I have the vintage strip here. I don't know, you guys. It's just so much. I'm not going to go into details. But I do hope that Rose will like it. And let's go ahead and open it. All right. This is the first opening. We have this page. And it's a lot of embellishment going on, so I'm not going to go into detail. We'll be here forever. All right, we have this page. It's some of my, this is parchment paper that I have applied gesso to. And then we have this trim on the side. I have a ticket. Okay, this is the other side. On this side, I have, let me see, this is, I believe it's still my parchment paper. If not, it's my hand-dyed paper. I can't really tell. And we have a lot of trim here. And then I have a paper clip tab at the top. Hope you're seeing this. A bulb pen with a snippet of lace. Like I said, you guys, it's just a lot. So I'm just going to barely talk. A tag, a fabric tag. We have sari silk pocket with the dangle trim that was on the clutch. Then we have this page. See that? And there's a vintage card here. I will just let your eyes gaze on various things. Flip up. Image again from the 1800s. We have this page. We have, let me see. Hope I'm in frame. This page. I'm just going to review the pages. This page has a nylon ruffle. And we have this page. paper doilies cut here for the corner. Again, the vintage ladies with rhinestones in the center of the bows. We have this page. We have a pull-out tag inside a wedding embellishment. We have the shabby nylon flowers here, butterfly. We have these two tags. It's a fabric pocket from a vintage 1990 piece of fabric. Then we have this page, and there's a pull-out here. Well, I was pulling the wrong way. It's just showing various vintage laces from that time era, and you can write on it. Well, okay, I'll slip it back in later. And then we have this page with a light blue ribbon, a flip up at the bottom. We have this page, and there's a flip up if you want to write. Again, this page with a fabric pocket. Blue lace gathered on the side. We have the paper clip at the top, dangle. And we have this page. Also features, I believe I did, yeah, a flip up and pocket here at the bottom. It's Papery. That's who the images are from, Papery. All right, not just the colored ones are Papery. The black and whites are from the 1800 pages. This is a little scrappy book here. And a bulb pin here at the top with a snippet of doily. And we have this page. It can flip up as well. This is the one signature. And then we have, going into the blue, flip up. Let's see. Just some information about dinner and evening toilet. And we have this page. It's just a little flap. Nothing particular on it. We have this image at the top. I'm sure it was Papery, I believe. All right, and then we have this page, which is a conglomeration of a lot of trims. Oh, and this flips out. And there's an envelope here. It has some vintage shoes and the like on there. And then we have this page. We have this page. It's a pocket and a tag. I hope I'm in frame. I'm looking and trying to talk at the same time. And I may be missing some things. Everything is heavily embellished. We have this page. This tag pulls out. No, does it? No, it doesn't pull out. I thought it. Yeah, it does. It must have got stuck. And it pulls out here at the top as well. You know, I have these gloves on, so it makes it a little bit difficult. Shabby flowers at the bottom. And we have this page with pull out tags. And this is some ephemera. It has information about the ephemera. Alright, I'll have to go back and put that in later. And then we get to this vintage. I took this from a song sheet, the image from a song sheet. It said Springfield, Illinois. That's not too far from my hometown of East Moline, Illinois, even though I reside here in Roanoke, Virginia since 1969. All right, and then we have a flip on this page. We have a flip at the top. We have this flip, and then this is that music songbook cover, and a little scrappy page to write on. And we have this page that has, this was Sharon of Elegant Creations, one of her designer paper lines that I used this top flip from. And then we have the music, vintage music pages. Another, I believe this is just a paper page with the gesso. Then we have this page here that is fashioned like a curtain. And we have two tags that pull out. We have a vintage linen on this side. And then I placed some acrylic trim from KS4U here. I glued that here at the top. And this is what I believe they call it, like a shadow. It's a see-through pattern here. Looks like a daisy. And it flips up. And we have this tag. And then we have this envelope that I used from a 1990s fabric and wallpaper book. And then I put a shabby flower on it. It's a Waverly. And it has some pictures here. Love this curtain pattern. And then there's tags also inside of that. Well, got one of the tags. Oh, it goes here. All right, and then we have, flip that back down. Then we have this page, which has the wedding embellishment. And I just sort of swirled it. And then I put a little envelope inside. You can open it and, you know, write a note on it or something. And it's like a belly band slip through. And here's a vintage ephemera that I've taken from, I believe it was from a songbook. And then we have this page with a paper clip. And we have a ruffle, paper ruffle. These paper ruffles were gifted to me by Sarita. And I cut them apart and used them. So that is that. It's a flip up also with pages you can write on. And then we finally get to the last, no it's not. Okay, the ruffle again from Sarita. I used a stretchy lace belly band. There's some ephemera information here. There is a vintage cord, the garden scene here. Hope you're seeing this. The envelope wouldn't fit, so you'll have to make your own envelope. if you want to use it with the envelope. I could include it, but it did not fit into the journal with the belly band. And then this is next to the last, the Ruffle paper trims again that I use from Sarita. Fabric pocket at the bottom and a corner fabric here at the top. Cheesecloth here in the corner. And this is the last. Oh my goodness. And here's more ephemera. And here's a vintage car. Looks like they're at the end of the ball. And they're ready to go home. And I believe those cards, the vintage postcard was gifted to me by, I want to say it was Coco. It was Coco, I believe. Yes, I think it was Coco. And this is the last back page with various trims. So in the beginning, it looks like they're at the ball. And it was a black and white original photo from the book. And I did photocopy it onto the tan cardstock. And then here, looks like the ball is ending and they're ready to go home. And I'm ready to go too. But anyway, that completes my items for Shabby Chic Rosebud, Rose Morgan. And I do hope that she likes them. I don't know what else I can say except happy trails. We will meet again soon. Goodbye. Well, can I get it to cut off?